Welcome to the Billiard Network, the home of global pool on YouTube. Like and follow if you enjoy this. Our match today is Margarita Fefilava versus Jasmin Ouschan. It's a race to 7, alternate break. The 9 balls racked on the spot. 3 object balls must go past the head string for a legal break. 3 consecutive fouls by the same player is loss of game. I'm Earl Strickland for the Billiard Network. I've seen Fefilava play one time, a couple of times I guess. I've done a couple of her matches. So I'm a little familiar with her game, and Jasmin's I'm more familiar with now. I've been doing the Billiard Network commentary. And I'll always mention I still don't know if I'm any good at this. Oh, you always want to be right, but you're always kind of wrong on how you call the shots. This is not the most visible camera work, it don't seem like to me. It seems a little blurred a little bit. It's a little better there, zoomed in. Okay, Jasmin Ouschan to break on the right side, right bottom. Sending the cue ball to the side rail. Doesn't want to foul the break, but already did that. Fouled the first break. That's the danger of that break. I've been practicing it, getting ready for the US Open, and it's really hard to not hit them hard enough. You got to hit them hard enough to get them back, and sometimes I hit them real hard, and I don't get it. I don't get 2 or 3 balls back. She'll just roll this in and stay right there for the 3 on the 7 ball combination. She underhit that just a little bit. But maybe now she can slow roll it and just bump the 9, and that'll make it where the 5 will go. She wants to make sure not follow the ball in the pocket, the 3 ball, but it won't do that at this angle. It's virtually impossible to do it at that angle. But she did make one little mistake there. She let the 3 stay against the rail, but it still goes. She's got to hit it kind of thin. But I don't know if she's going to... Yeah, she'll just come straight down the table, I guess. Or spin around the 5 and the 9. That was a little bit of a mistake there. She was supposed to put a little right on that 3 ball so it bumped the 9 ball. I don't know if she'll stay in between those and come back, or, yeah, she went around them like I thought. A little tricky now. I don't think the 9 passes the 5 ball passes the 9 ball in the corners. So that's going to make that even harder. Unless it does. It goes on one side. She can hit this with a lot of right and hit it kind of hard, and it'll go 2 rails near the 6 ball. It'll come right past the 6. Might even hit it. And she did. Good shot. It's funny how that, when the 5 and the 9 are situated like they are a lot of times, it'll go in one pocket, it won't go in the other. It's kind of weird. Sometimes it won't go in either pocket or the sides. She just roll this in with right top and go 2 rails. Nice and smooth. Oops, she missed it. Jasmin's got a chance to take the first game now. I don't know if she'll put left bottom and draw near the 9 ball and go 2 rails back out. Or she'll put right top and go 3 rails around the 9. We'll see. Looks like she's hitting bottom, or she's going to draw around the 9. No, she went 3 rails, just like I said. Excuse me, she hit that way too hard. She still has a bank shot. Just put a little right top on it. hit it kind of firm, bank it 1 rail, the cue ball will go 3 rails. Should go 3 rails around the 8. As dry as these conditions are, I would predict it'll go 3 rails around the 8. Should, unless she draws it somehow. She hit it short, but it was going, excuse me, like I said, around it. She didn't hit that hard enough. She kind of wanted to baby it and make it. That shot, usually, the best way to make that bank shot is to hit it really firm. Slow rolling those is harder to make them. She'll put left bottom on this and stun it down to the bottom rail and come back somehow. Like that. Except she didn't hit that near hard enough. She needed to hit that a lot harder. But still, the table's so dry, this shot's not that hard, the 8 ball. My table would be a little rough, especially lately. It's been so humid here. I don't know if she's going to draw it over. Just draw it over with left bottom. Take a little longer shot on the 9. See how she hit that poorly and it went in. And she hit it kind of firm and poorly and it still went in, which is amazing. Roll this in with straight top. You don't want to put any spin on this one, these particular kinds of shots, when all you got to do is make it. Like I said before, sometimes you want to put spins on them, but this particular one, you want to just hit it kind of with straight ball and just cut it in. Wow, there's 2 of those similar shots. She's missed already. She missed a 5 ball like that. Now she missed a 9. She left it a little bit difficult. She's got a bank shot though. Yeah, the right shot is just hit it with some left bottom. Hit it kind of firm and bank it 1 rail in the corner. This is another shot you don't want to slow roll. Like, you want to hit it kind of firm with some left bottom. She could cut it in too. The last match I did on her, she cut a 7 ball in. It was a remarkable shot. I don't know, maybe she can do this one. But I think myself, she looks like she's rolling it and banking it. I'm not cutting it, I can't tell. Yeah, she rolled it and banked it a little bit. Well, if she'd hit it harder, it would have went in the pocket. But a comedy of errors for the first game, but that's the way pool is. It's such a difficult game, even under good conditions. You put a little bit of right top on this and just roll it in, just so it checks the cue ball. You want to put a little bit of right so it doesn't go over and scratch in the other corner. That's what keeps it from going over there near the corner. See how it went back that way? That's how she put a little bit of right on it. All right, Fefilava takes the first game, leads 1-0, breaking from the left side, left bottom. 2 balls in and 1 ball back. That's, I guess if you keep making 2 balls on the break, then it's not that difficult to get 1 back. That ain't gonna happen around here, I'll tell you that. I've never even seen anything like this where anyone can make 2 balls on the break every time they break. It's impossible. She needs to put a lot of left bottom on it and draw it around 3 rails. She's going to play safe. I thought she could have went for that maybe and drew around. I don't think she quite got the safety. Might have left her the edge of the ball, but the edge of the 3 ball. But I don't think she can play it in the side. Might be better off to kick at this. Sometimes you can see the edge of the ball, but you're better off to just kick at it. She's going to draw back somehow and just knock the 3. No, she's going to roll it. She tried to make it. Wow. That was a courageous That shot is a shot you rarely make, that particular one. I've shot all these shots literally thousands of times. And that one, but she didn't have a safety probably, so that's why she went ahead and shot at it. I guess I probably would have too. Roll this in straight top and just bump the 7. That's all you have to do and you got perfect shape. Wow. She threw a little bit of like bottom on the, or below center on it, and that altered the cue ball. She was supposed to just put a little bit of right on it or a straight ball and just make the ball and let it bump the 7 ball. Put some right on this and try to spin, or she might just put left and come back off the rail like that, because the pockets are not that difficult. You can do that. On some tables you can't do that, that are, you know, the cloth is old or maybe a little bit humid. Be a little more difficult, that shot. Just put some right on this and just roll it and bounce off the rail back to the middle. I mean left, excuse me. Then she'll put straight bottom on this. Maybe a little bit of left bottom. I see there's a little angle. A little bit of left bottom and just hold the cue ball right there with bottom. Perfect. Now she could just draw this with a lot of bottom and just dink it a little bit and get an angle for the 7. See how she looked right there? She just wants to bounce off a little and keep that angle. She'll put a lot of bottom on it, but she won't overhit it. That's how the pros do these shots. We put a lot of bottom and then we just don't overhit like that. She didn't hit that one. I thought she should have hit a little bit harder to get closer, but she's still all right. All she's got to do is make it and just draw back just before the side. She'll hit just before the side with right, with just below right, just below center with right. See how she's aiming? She'll go to the rail, use the rail like that. Good shot. And she'll go 2 rails this time. Left top. She'll hit the bottom rail and then the side rail. That's the easiest way to play position on these shots. Always use a couple of rails on these little position shots for the 9 ball. Most of the time. You'll know when it feels right to use this 2 rails. Just stop right there or stand over. And that ties it up for Ouschan 1-1. Fefilava will be breaking. No, Ouschan, was it winners? Oh, she broke last one, that's right. Ouschan's breaking from the left side, left bottom. Wants to hit him a little harder so she doesn't foul the break. And she did. That's a bank shot. Could just bank it in and draw out of it. Draw back to the bottom rail, come back down table for the 3, or go over to the side rail for the 3. Or just send the cue ball down table. Just clip the right side of the 2, if she can see it, and go down behind, bank the 2 ball back. Or she could knock the 2 down table too, behind the 8 and the 9 somehow. Or clip the 2 and go down behind the 8 and 9. There's a number of things she could do here. That's a good one. I like that shot. She just banked the 2 in between 4 and the 5 and put it right behind the 6. It makes it hard to hit it where she put it too. That was a nice shot. Very well done, because it's hard to hit this ball, 2 ball. Yeah, it's real hard to hit it. Might be better off to kick hard underneath the 4, but she's going to slow roll it. It's real hard to hit. Like, well, she actually didn't slow roll it that much. I thought she was going to hit it slower than that. That was a good safety. She'll take ball in hand. She wants a little angle on the 3 so she can come over for the 4. She's going to use the rail and just bounce off a little bit with right bottom. Let's get a little bit of angle for the 4 ball, like that. A little more angle than she got more angle because that's better actually. She doesn't have to do nothing but roll over there. Put a little left top on this. Put a little left top and just roll it in. Or she might draw back over. She actually drew that a little bit. These players today, they play a lot of, they like drawing everything, stunning. Just put left bottom and draw off. I think the 5 goes right by the 7. So I thought the 5 wouldn't go by the 7 a while ago because of the illustration they gave me before. It didn't look like it would go. But when they panned in, then I could see it would go. I see why she didn't float the ball over on the 3. All right, she'll just draw back a little bit. A little bit of angle on the 6. I thought she would have drawn back a little, 4, 5, 6 inches. Instead, she just stopped right there. But that's not a good place to stop because she left the cue ball. She's jacked up over the 7 ball. It always makes it a funny shot. You can miss these shots. If that 7 wasn't there, you probably would never miss it. Good shot. She stayed with it. Just go 2 rails and back out kind of where she is and shoot the 8 in the right corner here. Yeah, like that. Perfect. Now right bottom and just draw over a little. She could sense this and just draw over. That's the right shot. Let's just put right bottom. Or she's going to roll it. I can't tell if she's rolling the ball or drawing it. She might roll it. And she did. She rolled and went around it. That was a good shot too. I can't tell exactly how much angle they got all the time because they won't pan in. So it's a 1 camera deal most of the time. And she'll just draw it or follow it, just right bottom and draw it maybe. No, she's following it. Like I said, it's hard to see this too. All right, Ouschan takes the lead, 2-1. Fefilava to break from the left side, left bottom, drawing the cue ball. And she fouled the break, I think. Yeah. I was breaking them earlier, and I was breaking as hard as I could, and I was fouling the break. Pull is it's crazy hard to get it right, where it's fair. She's going to try to cut this in and go around the table. No, played safe. Looks like she was taking a bigger swing at it. That's a good shot right there. If she got her, that's a good shot. Yeah, it's perfect. This is hard to hit too. I can tell you right now, she can't hit this ball, but she spins around it. That's the right shot, is the masse around the 4 ball. If she hits this, she'll prove me wrong, I'll tell you. I think you can maybe barely hit it. If you do, you might make it. She can't roll it. She's got to draw it. It don't look like she could roll it and do it. Yeah, she did one thing good. She tied the 6 ball up. Always amazed me when you have someone snookered and when after they got done kicking and missing the ball, they would change the balls, like hit them and then knock them in worse places, and then you got ball in hand, you can't get out. That's luck. The guy's lucky to do that, or the girl, ever who does it. Straight top, or a little bit of right maybe, and come over for the 3. She doesn't want to go all the way to the rails, stay off like that. What she needs to do is probably draw off a little and play the combination on the 6 with the 4. That looks like the right shot. It's not that hard. She lands right on the 4 to the 9. A little bit of left bottom, quite a bit of bottom, and just cinch it. Not bad. That's okay. Now she'll just shoot the 4 into the right side of the 9, and if she hits it pretty much on the right side of the 9, just right, it's hardly any way to miss it. I still think it'll go in off the rail too, even if it hits the rail. She wants to get the speed right so that maybe she gets a shot on the 4. She likes to me, she's drawing it a little stunning. And she did. That was a good shot. I like the way she shot that. She didn't overhit it. It's kind of like a straight pull shot, a little bit. Left bottom. She wants to kill this one and cinch it too. These are called cinch shots, where you're just a lot of bottom and you're just killing the ball with a lot of bottom and a lot of spin. She might go back and forth. Yep, I have a feeling she would. She doesn't want it to go all the way to the rail, and that's perfect. Good shot. Now she'll draw back a little bit with right bottom. Get a little bit of angle for the 8 ball to come over for the 9. Or she might stun back over and play the other angle. Nope, she drew back like I said and played a little angle this way. Now she'll put right just below center with right and pop it kind of hard, this one, because she doesn't have a lot of angle. I like the shorter bridge. She's using the long one, but I still like the shorter one on this. You have more control. Just a little bit harder like that, see? So it gets off the rail, gives you a decent shot on the 9 ball. This is for a 3-1 lead. She's going to roll it in with left top. A little bit of left. Just roll it in. 3-1 Ouschan leads. This is the Billiard Network, the home of global pool on YouTube. Like and follow if you enjoy this. I'm Earl Strickland for the Billiard Network. So Ouschan's breaking from the left side, left bottom. She had a shot for a moment, then the 5 ball came along and disturbed it. I guess she fouled the break too. Well, there's still no penalty on this because she can still roll out. I don't see where there's a penalty. They need to make it ball in hand. If you foul the break, then you'll soon start breaking the balls. Put a real penalty on it. She's going to try to tie something up or just roll out. I don't like that shot because This is not a hard shot to make. Since these pockets are so sweet, this shot's a gimme almost. Just cut the 2 on the 5. She elected to let her shoot this? Wow. She should have shot it herself. It doesn't look that difficult because on my table it would be a tricky shot, I'll tell you that. She'll just roll it with a little bit of right top. Well, yes, it was trickier than it looked. It was makeable or she wouldn't have shot at it like that. But that was a good decision to let her shoot because she missed it. She could bank the 2 back over and go around behind the 8. It made snib the 5 a little bit. Don't knock the 7 in. Ooh, almost. But I hadn't ran 100 balls in about 3 weeks. I finally did it today. I had to arm roll the table, though. It was the only way I could do it. I arm rolled the table a couple of days ago. It's playing brutal, the table. She's going to kick with a little bit of left. See how she's hitting it with left? Oh, that's hard to believe she missed it. I think she didn't think she could miss it going 3 rails behind it like that. And I do that all the time, too, on that same shot. I missed the whole ball on it, and I go, how in the world did I miss the whole ball on that? She only missed it by a fraction, too. She's going to put a left bottom and draw out. She wants to get past the 6 ball and get an angle on that 3 to the 7 combination. Left bottom. That's no good. She snookered herself. Wow. I think she gets nervous or something. Nerves can really affect you in this game. It's unlike any other sport or game. Just going to try to kick and create something. Once you hit the ball going in. Roll this in with straight top. Roll up. Then she'll stun this with just below center with left. Pop it kind of firm. Just bounce off the rail just a little. Or she'll stop right there. Yeah, just bounce off a little bit like that. I'll just draw back a little bit. Or she needs to stay right there. She'll have a little angle to come down off the 6 ball. Or she might not even have to do that. She might just draw back a little anyway. No, she did. Because the 7's sitting right in the hole. She didn't have to risk coming down and getting perfect on it. She might go 3 rails around, or just stop right there, or just draw back. Because she's landed going the other way now, actually. So she's going to draw somehow. A little bit, yeah. But this shot, she's got to be careful with it. It's kind of goofy. That's why I'd like to be closer to this shot. That's why I thought she would have stunned down table a little bit. She was going to shoot it real slow and stay right there, I think. And came back out. Yeah, good shot. That was a nice shot. A right top and come over for this 9 ball. Or she could draw around 2 rails too. Right top she's putting. I never can tell because she cues so low on every shot. Straight pulled, you got to play every part of the ball. It's crazy. So just roll this in with a little bit of right maybe. Get left on it. But they play under really, really good conditions over there. They're not that good over here. 4-1, Ouschan leads. Fefilava the break, left bottom, left side. Nothing on the break. Huh. And that's why they don't want to hit them too hard, because they don't ever make nothing if they hit them too hard. They got to hit them just right to make them. A broken game, really. 9-ball. The break and pull was so discouraging that it kills the game. She'll just stop right there. This is elementary for position. Just stop right there. And I'll just draw back a little for the 3. Get straight in on the 3 almost. She's got a little angle going towards the 3. She'll put a little bit of right bottom and draw back a little more than normal. She'll just about a couple of feet. There you go. She actually was a straight in. That was the first pan in I've seen. She was actually straight in. She couldn't move towards the 3-ball. But she's okay now. She'll just roll this in. This is where they shoot this shot different than I do. I put real high English on it. Spin. No spin, but just high on the ball. They hit in the middle and just roll like they're scared that the ball's going to roll off or something. That's why straight pull is such a great game. It makes you hit a lot of shots on the middle and just above the center. And you got to do it all the time, over and over and over and over and over. You got to keep breaking balls out, and you really got to know how to play. She'll just roll this in with a little bit of right. Wow, she way overhit that. I think her strokes caused that, though. She chops them a little. She's lucky she landed for the other pocket. And that's how lucky pull is. That was a lucky break for her that she landed for the other pocket. Didn't get on top of the ball. She'll stun this with left middle and bounce off. And then she might just draw out of this instead of going to the rail. I don't know. I can't tell exactly. No, she'll go to the rail, judging by this view right here. She'll stun it with right, just below center with right, and pop it and bounce off the rail a little. Just like that. Good shot. Now left bottom and pop off the rail for the 8-ball. You always want to do little strokes and then just pop the ball a little. You really don't want to jab the cue when you're addressing the shot. That's what I teach a lot, is how not to jab the cue. And don't pull back fast either. Right bottom, I don't know if she'll float back over for the 9 like that. Yep. She's okay. I thought for a moment she overhit that. It's okay. You just roll this one in. You want to shoot this with straight top and go past the other side over there. Every time. Just straight top, no spin. Like that, see? The right way to shoot all these 9-ball shots always. 5-1, Ouschan leads, breaking from the left side, left bottom. Once they hit them hard enough not to foul the break. Well, she didn't foul the break, but she didn't make anything. Yeah, I've been practicing for the U.S. Open. It's coming up soon, and that 9-ball's racked on the spot. It's really hard to make balls on the break, I'll tell you that, because maybe they can make them on these tables, but we don't ever experience tables as dry as these. Maybe they will be at the Matchroom usually does a good event. Just roll this in, easy like that. Good shot. That was a nice shot. Those little shots are not that easy. Of course, this table, if you can still scrub the rail and make the shot, so it takes a little bit of the threat that pocket's that difficult out of your mind. But you can still miss. And she just rolled this in with straight top and bounce off the rail again. Or go around the table. Nope, straight top. That was the right shot. Good shot. She hit that nice. Now draw back for the 4 past the 8. This is the kind of shot on this 3 ball you want to do little strokes and then just pop it a little and it'll draw right back nicely. Let's see how she does. Little strokes. Not bad, good shot. Now she could follow this straight up and down the table, but the right shot is to stun it with left middle and pop it and go 2 rails and shoot the 5 in the left corner as we look down there. But like, you know, you can always do a number of things. It looks like she's going to roll it somehow with left top and come back to where I said. Yeah, she rolled it. That's a good shot too. I like rolling the ball. These guys today and all these players, these girls too, they draw all these shots. This shot right here, I would roll it also. I would roll it 2 rails. It's easier to get position, but I use really high bridges and I'm not afraid of these shots. Most players are afraid to roll the ball because their bridges are too low, even good players. They would rather draw, but not me. And that's what makes me such a good straight pool player is I like rolling everything and stunning, and I don't draw as much. And spinning on the middle of the ball, I do that a lot. Straight top and bounce straight back down the middle of the table. Good shot. Perfect. That's what the kind of shots I like. I like rolling the ball like that. Hitting above the equator. We should be playing straight pool after this shot. She'll put left top on it and go 2 rails. Should. A lot of spin, kinda. Good shot. Very good. That's the right way to play that shot. Shot it many times. And she probably should just stun straight down the table because the table's kind of dry. She's going to roll it though. She's going to play right top and come back and shoot the 9 in the other corner down there. That's what I didn't like about it. It might come over and land on the rail like that. Now you can miss this shot because it's landed in the perfect spot where you can. It's funny to cue. It's a strange place to cue the cue ball there, but you just want to roll it in nice and easy. God, unlucky she landed there. But that's the danger of that shot going 2 rails like that, is it lands you funny. But just tap this one in for a 6-1 lead. So going back to straight pool, we should be playing straight pool, offensive straight pool, with a short shot clock, about 20 seconds to shoot, or 24 seconds or something, where you're gurgling all the time. You're like panicking. But you're playing great pool because you're a great player. She fouled the break, but she didn't make anything, so it didn't matter. Straight pool's the best game. There's nothing like playing straight pool. I don't care what anybody says. It's just an unbelievable game. There's got to be a way to compete in it. And you make the players play quick, and people will watch it. She'll probably go rail first here, and then the cue ball will come back out for the 2. No, it went and bumped it. That's all right, too. Straight top, come back down for the 3. In straight pull, you've got to hit your mark all the time. You can't. If you miss position in a lot of situations, it's death. And you got to know how to, the break shot in straight pull is like the hardest shot in pull. She'll draw back with right bottom here. People don't have no idea how hard the break shot is in straight pull. Knowing what the cue ball is going to do, and then you still don't know what's going to happen to you. You don't know when you're going to scratch. You don't know when it's going to stick to the rack. You don't know when you're going to get trapped. Just roll this in. She might touch the 5. She'll shoot it slow. She did just a little bit. Here she wants to stay against the rail. She'll put a lot of spin on it and stay against the rail for the 6 ball so she can come over for the 7 ball. She'll put a lot of left on this and just tap it. Now you think this is hard. This is easy. This is luck, actually. That's what it is. It's not even in the same ballpark as straight pull. But you can't have it where one player shoots and the other player doesn't. So it's got to be you got to change the format. It's probably why it died. She'll just stun this ball. This is the stun shot that all you amateurs and weekend players have to work on. See how it didn't roll quick? It went slow. That means she stunned it on the middle, popped it. She's going to do the same thing here. She's going to pop this one kind of firm to get away from that 9 ball, get back out. Unless there's some way to slow roll it. And I think she's going to pop this one too. See how she's sitting on the middle? And she rolled it and popped it a little bit. Yep, good shot. Put a little bit of just straight top and come back out and shoot the 9 in the same pocket for the win. There you have it. Jasmin Ouschan wins 7-1 over Margarita Fefilava. Thanks for watching the Billiard Network, the home of global pool on YouTube. Stay tuned for more great pool action from around the world. I'm Earl Strickland saying goodbye.